What is going on? Welcome back. Dynasty stock market. This is not, I actually thought last week this is the week before the first week of the season, but it's not. This is the week before the first week of the season. So this week sucks. I'm not going to lie.
Starting them off hot. Drag them in.
Dude,
I like it, Frank.
I am not gonna lie. Oh, I'm on the wrong screen here. Here's the current teams, by the way. None of us did anything remotely positive except for Lunas. He went up 53. That was the only person that kind of did anything productive.
Let's fucking
go. Isaiah Likely really saved me, Frank, and Lunas this week.
You guys want to know what I'm doing this week? These are all of my moves for this week. You ready?
Ready.
I sold everyone.
Really?
I'm out.
That's going to be very frustrating for the transaction track.
I'm out. I'm clean. I'm gonna take a good. I'm done. I just feel like next week is not like this week is only downside, no upside. Maybe I might just have Michael Gallup. That's it.
Really? That's it.
I might sell everyone besides Michael. Actually, wait, no, I'm not going to sell Jamison Crowder because, I'm going to sell all these schmucks. I'm going to sell everyone except for Gallup, Jamison Crowder, and Fuller because I can't buy back Fuller and Jamison Crowder if I sell them.
Yeah, they're exclusive.
You should sell Fuller.
If I was gonna sell him, I would have sold him 9 weeks ago.
I've been telling you to sell him for 9 weeks.
All right, wait. So you're legitimately just not selling Fuller, Crowder, and Gallup. Okay.
Oh, and and Pitts. I'm gonna keep Pitts.
Okay. Got it. That was actually kind of easy for the transaction tracker.
Yeah, I went from selling everyone to selling half the people.
Yeah. Wow. All right, we're starting us off hot with the transactions already. We haven't even talked about the movers.
You just need to get it out of the way.
Is anyone else selling their entire team?
I'm probably going to come pretty close, but we can do the rises and fallers.
Hold on, it's going to take me a minute to get to the rises and falls. We have so many tabs on this sheet now.
Oh my god, yeah, every single. Can you imagine that's gonna be by like week like 15, 16?
I feel like
is there a tab limit in Google Sheets? Like, is there a limit of the amount of sheets you can have? Because we may have to start getting rid of sheets.
There might be one, but I feel like we're not gonna reach that limit.
Yeah, hold on. I'm gonna start hiding sheets.
We can delete all these copy ofs except for the one that we're currently on. Of the sheets.
Oh yeah.
Oh wait, this is not the biggest rise and fallers. This is the biggest fallers. Auden Tate is the biggest faller.
Yeah. Tough week for the Auden Tate truthers.
Kellen Marshall, R.I.P. my sweet prince. Somehow Ryan Tannehill is a big faller. Trey Lance, Joe Burrow.
I understand Tannehill and Lance. What is it? Tannehill more so. I think it's just Malik Willis hype, and then Lance. It's obviously they kept Jimmy G. They're keeping him under contract for this season.
Yeah, but still, he's.
Yeah, but like, does that? I'm saying this as a huge Lance fan. Does that not like the fact that the 49ers made the effort to restructure his deal and like keep him for a year? Not kind of give you questions of like how much faith do they have in Lance right now?
No, Lunas.
Just because I think this was a case of they tried to trade him, no one was biting, and they said, "All right, Jimmy, we'll take you back as a backup." And he said, "Okay, I don't know about you, but I'll take $6.5 million to do absolutely nothing. Sit there and hope Trey Lance doesn't get hurt." That's
Frank and I essentially said that on yesterday's pod. Check us out if you're new to Third and 20 Dynasty pod. But yeah, it's. To reiterate what I was saying, it's essentially the 49ers just didn't want to give Jimmy G to the Seahawks for free because, I mean, look at Drew Lock and Geno Smith. They're awful. They probably would have just taken Jimmy G. So they didn't want to do that. And no one else was really giving them anything that they wanted. So they're like, hey, let's just keep him on for the year. And either a quarterback goes down and we can trade him, like some team will actually come and give us what we want, or The bonus is if they keep him throughout the year, they get a compensatory 3rd-round pick, like one of those into the 3rd-round picks. So regardless, they're getting something for Jimmy G instead of just letting him go and getting nothing. But it shouldn't actually have any effect on Trey Lance. Like,
I don't think it will because I have faith in Trey Lance. But
if Trey Lance was bad, if Trey Lance was bad, Trey Lance was going to be bad regardless if Jimmy G was there or not. So,
well, no, but it's not so much that. It's more so the fact that they have a Super Bowl roster. So if he is not as good as people think, it's like you say, if he's going to be bad, he's going to be bad no matter what. They can't afford for him to be bad because they're.
I mean, Jimmy G was not.
They have a
good
win
last
now
year.
roster.
Jimmy G was.
Yeah, no, I agree.
fine.
He's not
Jimmy
good,
G
but like
was
he's
fine.
still.
Jimmy
They
G
still
was.
reached.
Jimmy G was a game manager. Trey Lance is just as capable of that.
I agree. I'm not a Jimmy G fan at all, but still at the same time, they were in the NFC Championship with him, and they were. I thought the Niners should have won that game against the Rams. The dropped intercepted. Well, I mean, that's a whole different other story, but they were right there in that game.
I'm the captain of Jimmy.
I just don't. I don't understand how this impacts Trey Lance. I really don't.
It doesn't. It just doesn't.
You know, like let's imagine we're playing Ultimate Team, right? You guys ever play Ultimate Team? You got your fucking little cards. You're playing your game, right? You've got Roberto Carlos at left back. We're playing.
We're doing FIFA Ultimate Team. All right. Yes.
And you go out there and you pack some good left back. I don't know, but he's not Roberto Carlos. It's like, are you instantly scared that Roberto Carlos isn't your left back for your team?
There's going to be like 4 people that understand that reference.
Okay, a new reference, right? Let's say you've got. I can't think of anything. I can't think of anything else in my head.
Well,
but it doesn't make sense. You shouldn't be scared. He's a backup quarterback. They traded 9 firsts for him. They traded their whole fucking draft class for him and then some. Like, oh, he's the highest paid backup. He already was the highest paid backup. The guy's getting like 25 mil. You know, like.
I know. Again, I'm a Lance believer, and I'm not a fan of Jimmy G. I just thought it was interesting. Especially considering the state of the 49ers are in with. They're one of, if you just exclude quarterback, one of the best rosters in football.
Why is that a bad thing? Why is
it's not a bad thing? I just think it's interesting. It's not.
No, Jimmy G is not barring.
I believe in Lance. So I don't think it's going to
end
end up mattering because I think Trey Lance is going to be good.
Bro,
if
Trey Lance sucked, it doesn't matter if Nick Mullins was the backup. The leash, I think, is still the same.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And I don't think Trey Lance, we've seen Trey Lance actually play games, and he wasn't bad. Like he was actually a solid quarterback.
No, I agree.
Yeah, whatever.
Anyways. That's what I'm saying. I don't think it's going to end up mattering because I think Lance is going to be good. I just thought it was interesting. But
this list is like a collection of random players and a bunch of guys who were cut. I'm actually surprised to see Darren Waller on here. Maybe this is. He got the extension, and he's finally back practicing and whatnot. So
I think it's because up until he came back today at practice, people were a little bit worried he might miss week 1 and 2 because no one really knew what the injury was. I was even starting to get concerned. I was like double checking if I still had Foster Moreau, but he's back at practice today, so I think he'll go back to normal.
I can understand Christian Watson going down a little bit because the Packers just came out and said that they're going to do a wide receiver by committee sort of a thing. But Sky Moore going down, another 140, dropping under a first-round pick valuation for the most part. I think he'd be
that's crazy
in line with maybe like a 24 late first. But all things considered, yeah, I'm shocked to see that. We're talking about a guy that I feel like a month or two ago was at like Treylon price or like Olave price. I guess it is now like 4,500.
Has he really fallen that much? I didn't think he ever made it up that high. I thought his peak was 42.
I'm 99. I mean, we could look back. So, what about mid-July 7? Oh, this is the wrong sheet. Sorry, hold on. Oh, did we delete all the previous keep trade cuts?
I hid them.
We could just go on keep trade cut.
They're hidden.
Hid them.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how to unhide them.
Well,
Shit. This is the only time we've ever wanted to look at the previous ones too. This
In all
is
the weeks we've
one
done this.
time.
It's also super easy to do it on Excel. I don't know how to unhide in Google Sheets.
Are we
Oh,
just
yeah,
one-
we're-
Oh, here we go. Wait.
No, I got it. I just went on Keep Trade Cut for you.
No. I just found the sheet. We're doing it. We're doing this.
I mean, he peaked May 11th, which I feel like was right around the draft, right? The draft was April 30th, so like about a week after the draft.
That's what he
He peaked at 4,400. So you were
Yeah,
right.
I was completely wrong. He's about the same price as a month ago. Like maybe like
Okay.
a smidge less.
He's 500 points down from a month ago. But yeah.
Also, I guess lastly, there's like an actual gap between Patrick Mahomes and the top quarterbacks now. Patrick Mahomes is actually under Justin Jefferson. And
That's
in
wild.
terms
Wait.
of keep trade cut
Wait,
price,
what?
there is dude, look, he's at 9,500. Justin Jefferson's at 9,502, and then you have Herbert and Josh Allen essentially at the top. Justin
I mean,
Herbert's
I'm looking at the
6
Keep Trade.
points below.
I'm looking at Keep Trade Cut right now. So whenever our sheet pulled the values, it might have been like that. But right now, Mahomes is back over Justin Jefferson.
Yes,
Okay,
but
yeah,
I
there's
do
2
still.
points away.
He is, but I mean, by what? By
21
No, but-
points.
Well,
19
that's-
points.
Yeah,
19
19
points.
still stands.
But I think it is notable that like Allen and Herbert are still like a few hundred ahead of Mahomes. Like Allen's 9,999, and then Herbert's 9,994, and then Mahomes at 9,500. I think that's kind of interesting because I view all three of them in like the same tier.
I think a
So
lot
should
of the community. I still think that most dynasty. Okay, I need to amend my statement. I
Amend it.
feel like a lot of analysts that I see on Twitter would still rather have Mahomes than Herbert, and even still rather have Mahomes than Josh Allen.
I would.
I would.
All right,
Herbert
close
would
with
be Herbert would be the one I'd like think about.
we can get to the biggest risers
No.
now.
Yeah, but it's Mahomes, Herbert, then Allen for me.
Dude, Damian Pierce is going crazy.
I know, man.
4,400. According to Keep Trade Cut, you could comfortably sell him for a first-round pick.
Yeah,
Or if not, trade him for a player that's essentially worth a first-round pick.
it's crazy that him and Garrett Wilson are like equal value now, considering like where each was when a lot of rookie
I think
drafts were
that's a
happening.
crazy bait.
He's like ahead of
yeah,
Treylon
absolutely.
Burks.
I saw a couple analysts on Twitter trading 23 firsts for Damian Pierce, and I puked in my mouth.
That's
a little bit.
crazy. And I like Dameon Pierce. I think there's a chance like he doesn't end up similar to Michael Carter. Like we've said, and I've said it before, where like he actually does stay the running back for a bit, but just talent wise, like you can't have him that high, just off like ability. I'm not trading a 23 first for him.
I'm gonna say this. What is his upside? I guess his upside is just like a nasty running back. But to me, like what really separates Damian Pierce from someone like Elijah Mitchell? Right? Because to me,
They would be like similar.
To me, I look at Elijah Mitchell. I think, okay, he's someone that already had a good season. It wasn't 1,000 yards, but it was pretty darn near close. I think he got hurt for a couple weeks last year, so he would have added if he didn't.
Mhm.
Is on a better offense. I guess he doesn't have better draft capital, which is the only thing. But to me, it's like I just rather have Elijah Mitchell than Damian Pierce. I would flip Damian Pierce into Elijah Mitchell plus, like any plus. I'll take a fifth. I'll take anything. I just comfortably do that.
Yeah,
I mean, I guess
think
I'd
that's fair.
rather flip him into something else that's a little bit more valuable, but that's what confuses me about Damian Pierce is that he's going up so much just because what? He's the starter? Like, congrats, you beat out Rex Burkhead and Marlon Mack. If you can't do that, then that's a problem.
I think people also were just he did probably look like the best rookie running back this preseason, albeit most of the rookie running backs didn't get much action.
In preseason, He looked the best.
I'm not saying that's the
preseason.
reason I'm high on him. I'm saying that's the reason that people are. I like him just because I saw him play at Florida, and I always thought he was underutilized there. And I thought in a bigger role, he could be really
I
good.
like Damian Pierce as well, but this valuation is crazy.
No, I agree. It is. I think he's gotten too high.
Damian Pierce is.
I think Elijah Mitchell is a really good comp.
We're
'cause I would have
talking
them
about a
similar-
guy
I would
who
have
has
them
gone
valued around the
from
same.
a mid-second in a weak draft class to a first in a strong draft class because he played well in the preseason and is atop of the depth chart of arguably the worst team in football.
Yeah, precisely.
Is it,
Okay,
is it
that's-
arguable? It was close.
You nailed it.
That's fair, I guess. That's fair. It's just he sounded out a little bit. It just sounds ridiculous, right?
No,
Like,
it does. I think you nailed it with the Elijah Mitchell comp. I think that's a fair comp for Pierce and should be valued around there. And that's even for like as me, someone who's high on him when he was coming out versus like now, it's just kind of crazy. Like now he's around guys like who are some of the running backs right next to him?
I mean, he's in that tier with like he's above Montgomery, he's above Elijah Mitchell. He's probably closing in on J.K. Dobbins, if not at J.K. Dobbins. Cam Akers, he's right around like
Yeah,
those
he's right
running
around like
backs.
Akers, Dobbins, those guys.
He's probably a smidge
Kenneth.
below ETN.
He's about to pass Kenneth Walker. Kenneth Walker's RB18. He's RB19. And Walker's still hurt. He's going to pass Kenneth Walker in a week. That's crazy.
Wild. That's wild. Madison is going up. That's interesting. So
Yeah,
apparently people
that's
like
just
the trade
because of-
talk.
Yeah, I mean, they want him to be the perceived number one back in whatever team he goes to, which I just don't think is happening. I mean,
Goes to Houston.
yeah, that would be hilarious. That would be so funny. But I don't know. I don't think Madison's really going anywhere, to be honest with you.
I think a sneaky team to trade for Madison would be Philadelphia. I think the combination of I don't think they have a ton of faith right now. I know he's your guy, Jake, but in Gainwell and then Boston Scott, because Boston Scott has kind of been the RB2, and Sanders he's missed like the past 2 weeks of practice. You can't count on him to stay healthy. I think if Sanders like was always healthy, I'd probably lean no. But for like a team that's going to be dependent on running the ball, I think Philadelphia is kind of a sneaky team that may make trade for Madison.
I'm just
And just
not
have
sure
Sanders in him.
that Philadelphia will give up any assets for a running back.
But what is it going to take for him? Like, I'm thinking like if they give
I
up
mean,
like
yeah, if they do like a
is this like a
6 for
conditional
7.
6? Yeah,
Yeah.
like if it's something like that. That's what I'd imagine.
I
it'd
don't
be.
think it would be. I think it would be more, to be honest with you. I think they'd be looking for
If it's more, then that's a tough part because
fourth or
Ma-
fifth.
Picking up a fourth for Madison's kind of wild. But
yeah,
we'll see.
I don't really see what team would pick him up.
I don't know anyone besides Philly who might trade for a running back.
Well, because the other decision you have to make is Madison really that much better than the running backs that just got cut, plus guys like Devontae Booker who've kind of been chilling around? Like A, is he better? Which he might very well be. But then is he that much better to where we actually want to give up draft picks to get him? You know, it's kind of
That's I think if it's a 7 or a 6, then it's doable. If it's more than that, then I'd be surprised. But we'll see. I've always been a fan of Madison.
Baker Mayfield going up. That's kind of interesting.
I think that's just residual from him being named the starter.
Laviska
them-
Shenault ending up there.
Yeah,
too.
Dude, this
picking
is
up
all
this-
from preseason bullshit. The more I look at it, I
Yeah.
hate preseason. All right, let's get into the moves.
You bought Romeo
anyone have any
Dobbs.
takes?
Fraud.
No,
Fine, off
all this
preseason.
stuff.
No, I bought off of training camp. not
Oh,
preseason.
my bad.
Shit, JJ.
Get your facts straight, bud.
what was your question? You fraud.
Damn, man.
Yeah. See ya.
I don't know. Did anyone have any last takes on the? I already went over to the sheet so we can start doing moves.
Look at
let's get to the moves.
Should we do all ourselves first? And
Yeah, you can do whatever you want, boss.
JT, right. Who are you selling?
I'm selling. I'll do it here. I'm selling Jonnu because I don't know how I feel about any of the Patriots. As a Patriots fan, I don't know what's going on there. Kind of scary.
Is he gonna have a role in the offense?
I want him to. I think he's talented. And
that's the thing. Yeah, I think he's talented too, but I don't know what happened last season.
Yeah, he's not getting the kind of love that I would have wanted. So whatever, we'll just sell him. I'm going to sell my darling, Bryan Edwards. Preseason's over. Time to face reality. That means he's got to go. I'm sorry, Bryan Edwards, but you're turning into a pumpkin. I'm going to sell Javonte. I took my little boost from Javonte, but I think there's going to be a lot more of like people being like, oh, why is he being drafted so high rather than the other way around? So whatever. Same thing with Breece Hall. I really like Breece Hall, but the whole reports of Michael Carter being first, I don't care about personally. Like I have no issue with that, but I just think all consensus is going to follow it. So I'm playing the board there. Same thing with Trey Lance. I still really like Trey Lance and do not care about Jimmy G ending up there, but I mean, it's just the talking point of all media at this point. Like, oh, the 49ers really have faith in Trey Lance. So I'm just not going to deal with that. I'm going to keep Sky Moore. I'm going to keep David Bell. I'm going to keep Will Fuller because, like, why wouldn't I at this point?
Yeah.
Zach Wilson I'll keep. The only other person I think I'll sell is Sam Howell. If he gets in because of a Carson Wentz injury, I missed out on it. But otherwise, I think he's just going to be sitting the bench. So that's what the team's looking like right now.
I do want to preface before we start to say some stuff. We did agree pre-pod that we were going to embargo Antonio Gibson. So none of us are getting Antonio Gibson this week. Is there anyone else you guys want to embargo before we do the rest of our buys?
We embargoed Damian Pierce as well, but from the sounds of it, I don't think anyone was going to buy him to begin with.
Yeah, I can't imagine him. Well, I mean, he might pass Kenneth Walker, but no, I wasn't going to buy Damian Pierce.
At this rate, he might pass Jonathan Taylor.
My friend's in a redraft league. He sent it to me. Damian Pierce went ahead of Breece Hall. Now it's redraft. Keep it in mind, but that still was like crazy to me.
That is.
I can't believe I called this happening and didn't have fucking Damian Pierce. I knew.
Yeah, we all kind of knew this was going to happen, and none of us.
Yeah.
None of us. Yeah. All right. Anyways, I guess I'll get going on my sells because why not? First off, Kenneth Walker, my darling. I just think right now with the way the running back free agent market and cuts are going, that Lunas might be right here, and the Eagles might sign some running back depth, which could kind of be bad for him. So I'm going to get rid of him. I'm going to sell, obviously, Brian Robinson. Hope he's okay, but got to go. I'm going to sell Christian Watson. I don't like that news out of Green Bay at all. Get rid of that. Who else? I'm going to keep I'm going to sell Saquon. And then...
Are you keeping Michael Gallup? Because I'm torn about keeping Michael Gallup.
I'm going to keep Gallup, yeah. But I think that's...
You're keeping Wandale and Pickens going into the season? I guess there's another episode, but...
There's another week before, because we obviously do this on Wednesdays. The first game is next Thursday, so we do have a quick little out there. I'm going to hold on to them for now.
Oh my God, yeah. I'm changing pretty much my entire team this week. I'm going to again next week before week 1. Because now I can finally start to get like my undervalued guys that I think are going to play well. That's also like, how much are you guys going to account this week 1 schedule? Like, oh, this player's playing like a scrub defense.
I was looking into it. I don't know how much I actually will put
Or like versus like, oh, this guy's playing like, I don't know, like the Bills defense. I don't know if I want to play them.
I kind of wanted to get Baker just because he's playing the Browns.
So should we limit the amount of buys and sells during the season? Should that be a thing?
No, I mean, I say fuck it. If you guys wanted to solve, if you want to go with that. But if you guys do want to put a limit, I'm cool with that too.
No, I say go no limit.
All right, let's go no limit. It's just topic of discussion.
Yeah, because I
we
think
can
it's
talk about
very
it
easy
during
to
the
fall in the traps if you try and start playing the matchup game.
Oh yeah, because also if like, are you saying limit like, oh, you have to keep someone? Actually, no, you're right.
No,
we
like
can talk
okay,
about
you
that
can
later.
only do 5 or 3 transactions. I mean, I think you're right. Like this is the kind of the guinea pig season, so let's just keep it going. All right, Lunas, what are you buying and selling? You said you're going to buy and sell the whole team.
Close to it. Okay, I'm gonna sell. I'm starting from the bottom up. Mr. Shakir. I'm gonna sell Pickens.
Why? Out of curiosity, just why?
I mean, I don't think he's gonna go down or anything. I just want to spend. I just want cash for guys that think are gonna go up over the next week, and I think Pickens is already at a really high level. It's nothing against him though. I'll sell Romeo Dobbs. I will sell Brian Robinson. Sell Sky Moore. Keep Pickett. I'll sell Tyquan Thornton. AJ Brown. And then Ayuk and Gallup can just go. I'm just keeping those
They can
two.
just go.
Yeah, those two are gone too. I'm only keeping Pickett and Likely. Okay. All right. We got
This is a big week.
31,000 to play around with.
Yeah, here I was saying it's going to be a boring week. Everyone's selling their whole
Wait.
fucking roster.
Okay, y'all
You
ready?
you have 31,000. I feel like you should have.
I don't know. I just,
Yeah, he has
Quickly
31.
Oh,
got 31
okay. I see
19.
you're selling Kenny Pickett. Okay, yeah, never mind.
Okay, I'll start with I want Tyrion Davis Price.
Oh,
Yeah.
why?
Really? They just cut what's
They
his
just
name?
cut Trey Sermon today.
Yeah, but do we care about Tyrion Davis Price?
The RB2 on the 49ers. He was a rookie. Not terrible draft capital.
Yeah, they cut
Maybe
Trey
he gets-
Sermon. He's fucking next. He's the 3rd round pick that Kyle Shanahan is just gonna whip around the fucking practice facility.
I will take.
Poor guy.
Give me McKissick.
Ooh,
Oh, is there periods between his name?
I believe
I'm
so.
not sure.
I'm typing it out as we speak.
Yeah, we're just like, yeah, we'll embargo Antonio Gibson. Lewis like, all right, big brain. I'll buy McKissick.
Yeah, now I feel like I'm kind of obligated to get McKissick, but
Yeah, I kind of like that one too, but
Give me Zamir White.
my boy.
I still have a decent amount left. Perfect.
Yeah.
Um,
you still got
yeah,
I'll
you
take-
bought like 5K players.
I'll take Kadarius Toney.
Of course
Of
you are.
course.
Oh, it's Kadarius.
Yeah, and I said I did a good
Yes.
job spelling that, and you guys were like, "Oh,
I'll take
easy, JT."
Daryl Henderson.
Another
God.
Lunas pick right there. That's a Lunaser.
This is a screaming Lunas team right here.
I'll take Elijah Mitchell.
It sounds
got
like
any, like,
Lunas is
big names.
ordering just like off a menu. And
Yeah.
just like a high
I'll
roller.
take.
Yeah.
And does that come with a toy?
Just
I don't
keep
know.
going up and
Yeah, can I have the Elijah Mitchell? And with a side of Tyrion Davis price?
Give me some Alexander Madison.
Really? You still think he's gonna get traded?
I think he does get moved.
I just don't see who's taking him.
So far,
On today's
so far,
episode of Who's Buying This? Who's buying this?
Damn, Lunas, you're buying a shit ton of running backs.
So far,
Damn
yeah.
running back guy.
I've been looking at who he's bought. I don't want to buy any of the players that he's bought so far. I
Nice. Nice.
I don't. I'm not
Listen.
buying any of them.
Listen, that's why some of us are in second place and some aren't.
Yeah. Some of you are in second.
At least I'm not in last, right, JT? Oh,
Yeah.
All right, you were for a while. You still have time.
I'll take.
What, 1 week?
Okay.
Don't make me go
Give
back.
me Dallas Goddard.
Oh, interesting.
Goddard.
Goddard.
And then how much am I gonna have after that? 9,000. Come back to me. I have to figure out what I want to do with that 9,000.
9,000.
Okay.
Yeah, you might have to add some moves.
I have moves if you guys are ready.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we're
go
ready
fast.
to go. Hit us.
You might inspire my next one.
All right.
Probably not, but maybe.
I'll lead it off with the top tier guy, LaVisca Chenault. You got traded.
I mean, he's probably going to go up this week.
He's over 1,000.
Yeah,
that's why I didn't even think about it.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't think about, like, oh, it's Jalen Rager. Could be a sneaky buy.
All right. Well, that's the only one I think you guys are going to have a problem with.
No, I actually don't, because I do think he's going to go up this week. I just like hating on Chenault.
I'm taking Brandon Ayuk.
Yeah, that's a good
Then these ones, interesting, because they're already rated pretty high. I'm going to take Drake London.
Nice.
Let's roll that onto there. Thank you, Jake. All right, Drake London, and then the other guy that I would like is CMC.
Oh,
Yeah.
cheeky mother.
I actually like
If I
that.
spelled that right off rip, I did.
Still got another 5,800.
Yeah. I think I know who I want to get. Let me just see if it works. Aaron Jones. Nope, I spelled Jones wrong. Good job. Casey.
Whoa.
I was thinking about Aaron Jones.
Yeah. All right. And
I might follow you on him.
I might buy one other person for 12.
Why? What's the inspiration on Aaron Jones?
I just think he's super, especially with what LaFleur was saying about the receivers. I just think Aaron Jones is one of those receivers.
He might lead them in receiving yards.
Yeah, I think he's sneaky in that like top 5 running back potential for this year, and is not being treated like it, as you can see.
Yeah, I was looking into something. It was like in games Devontae Adams has missed over the past 2 years, like Aaron Jones points per game, and it's like something absurd. In like 8 or 9 games, it's like 25 a game.
Yeah. So.
Well, dude, my Aaron Jones stonks like to hear that.
Yeah, I'm gonna also get Aaron Jones. I'll get in on that.
Welcome, Lunas.
I thought that was a good move.
All right, Jake, you got any buys?
Not off rip. Nothing I'm screaming to do.
What about Ramondre
Honest.
Stevenson?
No. That ain't it for me, Chief.
You kind of look like you had a Ramondre Stevenson kind of vibe going.
No, I'm honestly thinking of just kind of parking value. Debating it.
Yeah, I'm also parking the bus.
Oh, we got
So-
bus parkers.
So with that being said, I'm gonna park my bus in a very risky asset.
What is it?
Mahomes, nice.
Yeah, I thought about doing it just
You
because.
know, fuck it, Jake. I'm gonna tell you, Jake.
I'm gonna park my value in Patrick Mahomes. That's what I'm gonna do. I also think he's
just
kind of low.
under. I'm down
think
to
he's
take
kinda
this
low.
and have him go up like 50 points, like 100%.
Yeah,
I'm down.
I also think there's a chance that he hops back up to like 9,700 because he's Patrick Mahomes. But
He should.
What do I,
Yeah, that's a good idea, Jake. Nice. I like that a lot. we're the bus parkers, baby. Like, let's get
Bus
parked.
yeah, I'm gonna just park the bus. That leaves me with 51. What can I do with 51? Who could I park at 51?
I might just buy
man.
Josh Allen. He can't go up anything, but I'm just fucking fine. Keep Drake Cut's gonna announce that they raised the cap on players. I'm gonna be fucking stonking.
No, they're both gonna pull Andrew Luck and retire, and you guys are gonna get.
Can you imagine that? God. Like if we were into Dynasty like a few years earlier, and just like Andrew Luck's like one of like the. Well, actually, that's when we like very first
dude,
started.
That is.
I
That's
was
why.
in a couple leagues where Andrew
Yeah.
Luck was drafted in a startup, and the dude fucking retired.
Was that the first year of our home league when that happened?
It was after the
Yeah.
first. I think
After
it
the
was
first
after
year?
The first year.
Okay.
He retired
that
3 years
sucks.
ago, so I think that's when it started.
No, we've
Dude,
had
that was
4
so
wins.
rough. Dude, there were some teams where they just drafted freaking Luck in the first round. There's a dude who took him at like 105, and it's just like, damn, bro.
Brutal. Do I? You know what? Oh wait, no, I forgot we. Never mind.
You know what? I'm gonna actually join Lunas. I think I'm actually gonna join Lunas.
Which one?
And
Where's if I could find this?
Wait, you gonna buy that whole slew of crap?
No, I'm gonna buy your guy, Frank, Kenny Pickett.
wow, Kenny Pickett.
Yeah.
I'm not the biggest Pickett guy,
He's been getting hyped.
but I just think at this point in the offseason, he's not really going to go down. I think everyone's just going to say, like, and the upside here is if he's named the starter, he's going to go up a lot. So I don't know. I just think it's another guy that he's not going to lose much because no one really expects him to be a starter. But if he is named the starter, it's a big time boom.
I'll tell you what, it's going to suck for Mitchell Trubisky because God forbid this dude throws an incompletion. Everyone's just going to be, Kenny Pickett, get him in there. Fuck you, Trubisky. Get him
Are
out.
the majority of
oh,
Steelers fans already like ready for?
Oh my God, dude.
Pickett?
They've been going nuts
Yeah.
for Kenny Pickett. They want Kenny Pickett so bad.
Yeah, I could imagine. I watched a little bit of that Lions Steelers game. Trubisky didn't look too awesome, but it's a preseason game.
Hey! You can't put a Maserati in a little shed. It just doesn't work.
Oh, it doesn't.
So you got to
Yeah, the
get him on
Steelers-
the. You got
Go
to
ahead.
get him on the open road. Just floor it.
Okay.
Don't look back. No brakes. Only gas. That's all you got to do.
Just gonna hit like a turnpike.
I
100
know-
feet in.
I know the
Um,
other player that I'm buying.
Who?
Gross.
I'm between a bunch of guys right now.
Gross, but it's Geno Smith.
Oh,
Oh,
nice.
I was
1,000
thinking about
points.
that. That's not bad.
I was thinking about.
Yeah, he's
I'm not-
1,000 points and he's a starting quarterback. Where else you cannot find a cheaper.
Has
starting
he
quarterback.
officially been named the starter?
I believe so, actually.
Practically.
I think he did actually because Locke threw 3 interceptions in the last preseason game.
Yikes.
I'm gonna join you. I'm gonna buy Gino. I've been looking.
Yeah,
I didn't know he went
I
over,
think you know. So I'm gonna buy Gino.
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay, wait. Pete Carroll said Geno was solid in his outing, and Geno's going to start the opener. He's earned it. He's earned the job.
Nice. All right. Here we go, Gino.
So wait, is everyone buying Geno? Are we all on
Yeah,
Geno?
yeah. Can one
I
of you
don't have
add Gino?
enough.
Can one of you add
Okay.
Gino for me?
Geno for
Give me 2 more rows because I'm gonna get one more person after.
Fuck you, Lunas.
Yeah,
But I
Lunas.
fucking 4,700. You want to just go home with 3,700?
Yeah, kind
Yep.
of.
Yeah, kind of.
Precisely.
Now I want to see how much I can put in Geno Smith, and I just want to see how much I have after.
Honestly, I'm gonna join you on the Geno Smith. I'm gonna sell. Who am I gonna sell?
So how much do I have left? Oh fuck, this messed up.
I'm gonna sell Gallup and buy Geno.
Oh, thanks. Okay, cool.
Lunas, Google
So
Sheets is not your forte.
I was fucking up. 3,600 left. What do I want for 3,600?
It's been an active sode. Holy smokes. Tons of transactions.
Hit me with some.
I know exactly who I'm getting with my last.
I'll
one.
take. Oh, fuck! I have no idea who I'm taking. I'm torn now.
Well, in the meantime, I'm gonna grab Khalil Herbert.
Oh, nice.
That report came out today that the Bears are questioning the fit of Montgomery. I just think people are going to overreact to that and
I actually
take
like.
Khalil Herbert.
I like that move. I'm going Chase Edmonds.
Oh, stationary
That's a-
almonds.
Stationary. Okay, there we go. I have a lot of players.
Yeah,
Anyone else want to
don't
make
have-
any other moves?
Yeah, I don't have my
The only
value
one that
parked
can is
somewhere.
you. The only one that can make a move is you.
Hold on, let me see. Should I buy someone?
Oh, Frank still has 16,000.
I think he should buy Josh Allen. Only can go down.
You should join me on one of my buys today. I don't care which one. Get
I'm
like
missing something on Jake's end.
Jake, is
For
there
some
anyone
reason, I still
you're
have
missing?
$2,200 for Jake somehow.
I'm gonna buy Joe Burrow.
Interesting. I definitely don't have 2,200 JT.
Yeah, I'm wondering what I'm missing.
Joe Burrow went down 200. He's gonna go back up. That's actually a pretty good buy.
It's probably you bought Isaiah Likely in it. No, I have you buying Isaiah Likely a couple weeks
Is
ago.
it Zamir White?
No, I have you buying
No,
Demir White a couple weeks ago.
Did you get Khalil
Yeah,
Herbert?
I do. Yeah, I got Khalil. So I have Jake.
Is it Wandale?
I have Jake sold Kenneth Walker, Brian Robinson.
I didn't have Kenneth Walker.
Oh, you didn't?
No.
He had Kenneth Gainwell.
That's probably what changed. Okay, hold on. Yeah, wait. So do you have 274 in your bank?
Yeah.
Yep. All right.
Okay.
All right, there we go.
All right,
That's
all
a
right.
big difference.
Let's see Frank Cook.
So that's
Team
gonna
Cook.
be it from us. If you tuned in,
thanks.
thank you so much.
Oh,
Wait, what's up?
you have 8,000 in the bank.
You're just
Yeah.
parking it?
Yeah,
Wow.
I'm parking it.
Wow.
Oh,
Parking Frank. All
okay.
right.
I'm parking the bus. I was just gonna keep it as cash, but I just decided like screw it. Burrow and Patrick Mahomes both went down over 100 for absolutely no reason. Might as well buy them.
Okay. I
Burrow, I
Um,
just think was kind of overvalued. Mahomes, I don't really get.
You know, your team's overvalued. I think
JT,
your
you don't
guys
get to
are
you don't get to
overvalued.
question first place when you're in last place, JT.
I got to question the guy that's buying Romeo Dobbs out here, saying he doesn't care
Nope.
about preseason. Question it.
All right, but that's going to do it from us here. If you made it this far, thank you so much for listening, watching. Hit that like button, that subscribe button, all that jazz. We'll see you next Tuesday for the Dynasty Pod. Dude, there's
Week one's
no
coming soon.
football this week, which sucks. Like,
I
not
know,
even
but
There's
week
college
week
football.
one is so close.
College football.
Oh, true.
Oh,
There is college.
I
There
can-
is
I-
football.
I cannot wait for the first podcast after week one. Oh my god.
Overreaction season. Let's
Yes.
go.
Yes.
But
I
yeah,
can't
thank
wait.
you so much for tuning in. Really appreciate it. Peace out. Have a good one.